I'm going to review answers. I do a lot of tests on the last one in a moment. This is the parent graph shifted to the right 1 and down 3, so I move the asymptotes to the right 1 and down 3. Kind of an easy to remember graph. Same thing here. Oh, I have a hole. I have to draw the hole. X plus 4, X minus 4. Factor. You'd be able to figure that out. No vertical asymptote. It is not time to go. And lastly, when I get my two vertical asymptotes at -1 and +2, I do need to test because I don't know if this is going to go up towards, or if it's going to go down towards, or if it's going to do a U-turn. Sometimes they do U-turns in the middle here. You don't know until you get so many points in there. And I needed a x-intercept, and I had the x-intercept and the y-intercept are the same on this point, so I had to make sure that they were labeled. They are labeled next to every single one, by the way. Okay, so that's how we do it. The last slide is a quick review on 7.4 that we've done before, and here is what we have to do. For each instance, describe the relationship between the g of x and the f of x. So if f of x is 1 over x, and g of x is f of x minus 2, what does that mean? What does that mean? Do you know? It's shifted which way? Shifted which way? It's after, outside. Shifted down 2. I'm hoping you all know that. G of x is f of x shifted down by 2 units. What if I had negative f of x? It's a reflection. A reflection where? It's a reflection. Remember, all these values that were positive y's are now negatives. So that means that the reflection is about the x-axis. That means that the x-axis is the pivot point. It flips here. So if anything's up here, it's going to flip just like that. Okay? And then we have x plus 2, which means it's going to shift the graph to the left by 2 units. X minus 2, since it's inside the function, is going to shift it to the right by 2 units. And then if the negative is on the inside of the graph, it's going to, where the x was positive, let's say it's at +1, it's going to now be -1. Where it was -1, it becomes a +1. It flips about the y-axis. G of x is the reflection of f of x on the y-axis. I'm hoping that it makes sense. That is the end of your notes. So we're done with notes for today. Your homework tonight is 7.3 and 7.4. Thank you for being so good today for the sub. I appreciate it. I am going to have the sub pass back, have a student pass back your test so that you can take a look over anything and see where your mistakes were. You may not get to ask questions to me, but feel free to ask questions to, you know who to ask questions to. Have a great day. Have a good weekend.